be vaping and making coffee anyway, so I may as well go live. Today, I'm about to grind up this nug of Candyland because I need to do a review on this before it's all gone. It's honestly, like, I don't know whether I like it or not. I'm at the in-between stages right now. The first time that I smoked it, it was nice. And then the past couple of times that I've smoked it, it's made me feel, like, weird and nervous, like, anxious. I smoked it before I walked to work twice, which gives me, like, an hour before I get there. An hour's worth of walking before I get there. And, like, I don't know, it just makes me feel weird. So I'm testing it on my day off to see if I still get anxious or whether it's just a pre-work thing and I shouldn't smoke it then. So I'm about to get a capsule of this nicely packed up. It doesn't smell as good as you would think it would for being called Candyland. It smells kind of hazy, to be honest with you. It doesn't smell that good. It's a little bit sweet. In fact, it is quite sweet. It's a lot sweet, but there's something about it that's just not Candyland, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't smell like it should be named Candyland. But that's just my opinion. So I'm gonna get the capsule packed up. I'm gonna let the vape heat up, and then whilst the vape is heating up, I'm gonna get to making the coffee. I'm still on the same coffee, still on the Fazenda rice, I think it's called. I always butcher it. But it's the one that tastes like peanut butter cups. And it's pretty good. Like, I don't want it again for a while, but I would probably get it again in the future. So I'm putting this in here. I'm going to set it to... do you know what? I'm going to go 175 because I haven't smoked today. I ended up posting on my Instagram, I put yesterday's vape because I filmed it. And then whilst I was walking to work, I forgot to upload it, so I just put yesterday's on there instead. Eileen Ebony says, "Hi, I'm smoking Mimosa vape today. I love that strain." That sounds nice. Mimosa is one of those where, like, I like Mimosa, but I prefer the sweeter ones rather than some of them you get, and it smells, like, sick. And that sounds gross, but, like, the oranginess of it, that orange terp, I don't know what the terp is called, but the one that it's so orangey that it almost smells like sick. The last lot of mimosa I had was one of those types. And while it was really nice, like, just, I can't vape it because it just tasted like sick and it was awful. But when I was smoking it, it was fine. So I'm gonna get to making the coffee because why not? So it's still on this one, the peanut butter one. It's growing on me. When I first got it, I was like, nah, that's not like peanut butter at all. But the more, I nearly said smoke it then, the more I smoke this coffee, the more I drink this coffee, the more of the peanut buttery flavour I get. So I don't know whether it's just my brain tricking me or whether it actually does taste like peanut butter cups. But it's alright. It's not my favourite. I miss my coffee advent calendar. Like, I miss having a different one every day. I don't mind drinking the same coffee all the time, but, like, I liked having a different one every day. And I can't remember. There was a couple that was really nice, and then when I went on the Pact website, they weren't actually selling it as, like, a full bag, so I couldn't get any, which is annoying. But whilst that is brewing, on the time 2 minutes, and this is the first smoke of the day, or vape of the day, whatever you want to call it. Some Candyland in the Mighty, 175. Cheers. If you're smoking along, drop it in chat, or if you're watching this later, after I'm not live anymore, drop it in the comments. Cheers. Wow, there was no vapour out of that. Well, next to no vapour out of that. It might be because I've got it at such a low temperature, but usually at 175, stuff vape's fine. Maybe this just doesn't vape that well. I don't know if I've vaped Candyland yet. I've definitely, obviously I've smoked it. I made it the first time trying it, but I don't know if I've vaped it yet. So the flavour is not Candyland at all from what I'm getting so far. Yeah, it makes me sneeze. Is that the vape or the terp, the mimosa terp, or the vape that makes you sneeze? I finally finished my what's it called? Blueberry? No, was it Blueberry Kush? I don't know. It was the last vape that I got on medical. I finally finished it yesterday. After it's been months, like I barely used it, but I finally finished it yesterday. And next one I'm gonna get is the Vida Blueberry Cookies. That's been on my script for so fucking long, and I just haven't bought it yet. I've literally been getting like 2 strains a month, and then topping up with a little bit of, well, I haven't been topping up with anything, to be honest. I've just had a little bit of bud that was nicer than the prescription stuff, so I've been smoking that instead. But I'm really low. This is all I've got left of the Chem Cookies, this one massive nug. I think it's about 2 grams, 2.5 gram nug or something like that, but I'm very low. And I need to wait until I get paid on Saturday before I can get any more bud, which is even more annoying. So I'm vaping this Candyland in the hopes that I can stretch it a little bit, enough to make a review on it tomorrow. I've upped it to 185, and then once I've finished plunging the coffee, we'll try it at 185, because at 175 it doesn't taste that good. Just being honest with you, it doesn't taste that good. I don't know whether I'm just tasting this little mini bomb, but it's not tasting great right now. This is one of those coffees that I know when I was doing my my advent calendar, I always topped them up, and I still do top it up so that it's like more than the water that should be in there. This one is the one that tastes better with less water. The other ones, it didn't really make too much difference, but when I top this one off, I definitely notice it getting weaker. But we'll see what this tastes like at 185. I'm just waiting for the email that says that this, I keep getting emails from YouTube saying that my lives can't be monetized, and I'm like, bro, you don't fucking pay me, so why are you telling me that my lives can't be monetized? I don't get paid anyway. And then it's like, oh, you played this song in it, so we can't monetize it. You can delete it, or you can remove this song. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that, because you're not going to pay me regardless of what I do, so just, you know, keep the song in there, fuck it. So I'm just waiting now for the email that tells me that this stream can't be monetized because of this song in the background. I was wondering to see how long it would take me to cough. I've really been hating this Mighty lately, and it's because of the coughing. Like, if it didn't make me cough so much, I would use it so much more. But my chest has been hurting lately, so vaping, which makes me cough, has just been so bad. Like, all across here, all down the side of my ribs, whenever I cough, it fucking hurts. And using the Mighty is just so shit. I've been thinking about getting one of those, like, extender things for the Mighty. It's like a glass mouthpiece that you can put water in, or like rubies or something, and it's supposed to make it so you don't cough or whatever, or make it smoother on the throat. But then again, when I bought this and I put it through the water pipe, that was supposed to stop you coughing as well, and it doesn't work. So, and also the whip, that was supposed to make it smoother. That doesn't make it smoother. If anything, that makes it so you can get a bigger hit and you cough your fucking lungs out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the whip attachment, but it does not make it smoother. Not at all. How you been? Did you check? Did I check what? I don't know what I'm supposed to have checked, so I'm gonna say, oh, the song. Yeah, I listened to the song. Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was the time before, probably the time before that, but I thought I'd seen you since then. But yeah, I listened to the song. I liked it. In fact, it's been stuck in my head since then. So yeah, like, good shout. It was a good song. I liked it. I'm just going to put this up to 210 because fuck it. Yeah, the taste of this Candyland in the Mighty, it's not Candyland. Like, it doesn't taste candy-ish. It's slightly sweet, but it tastes kind of hazy. Like, I'm not going to lie. It tastes more like, I'm not sure what the cross is. In fact, let me Google what the cross is. Thought you would. Catchy. Yeah, it's really fucking catchy. Like, it gets stuck in my head. I'm just gonna Google this cross really quick. Okay, so apparently this is Granddaddy Purple and Bay Platinum Cookies, which I wouldn't have got out of this. I don't know if I've had, I feel like I have actually had Granddaddy Purple at some point. Maybe. I don't know. I can't say. If I have, it was a long time ago. I don't think I've definitely not had it in recent years, but Bay Platinum Cookies, it doesn't taste cookie-ish, it just tastes kind of shit. I'm so tempted, like, I'm trying to do better, and I'm trying to use my might, because like I said, I don't have much bud at all. I've literally got this nug left, but in front of me on my tray is like a whole ass backward leaf nearly, and it's taken everything in my power to not roll a joint and put that in there, or just pack a bowl with some of that in there, because even with that it would be smoother. My chest is fucking killing, and I've not even finished that capsule. What is going on? I guarantee you, if I'd smoked a joint, or if I'd packed a couple of bowls in a bong, I would feel fine. In fact, I would probably feel more blasted, but my chest wouldn't hurt, which is what I can't get on with. I can't get on with the fact that this mighty just fucks my chest up. Everyone says you need to persevere and it'll get better, but it doesn't. Have you ever had the Nectar Hex Dry Herb Vape, or known anyone who has it? I just got it and I'm really loving it. No, I've never even heard of that, actually. I've looked through a lot of vape threads and I don't think I've heard of that one. If you like it, then that's great. Have you tried any other dry herb vapes? I can't fucking speak. This is starting to hit me. I wonder, you know, I've been thinking about selling the Mighty and then using that money to go towards a ball vape. But in that same vein, if I sell my Mighty, then I don't have a portable vape. And I need a portable vape to take when I go out, so I don't think I can sell it. And this is the emotions that I've been going through. Literally, one after the other, like, I should sell it and get a ball vape, but then, like, if I sell it, then I don't have a vape to take out with me if we go anywhere. So actually I shouldn't sell it, but I should still get a ball vape. But like, where the fuck am I going to get that money from? Is this the vibe? Yeah, fuck it. Trophy Eyes is the vibe. The Pax Plus, but this does everything. Yours does for 170. What you've had? Are you trying to tell me that you had a Pax Plus before you got this new one? Does everything yours does for on 170. The Nectar Hex is the same as the Mighty, but half the price. Fair enough. I've never tried it, so I can't compare. I've never tried any other Dryad vape. I've only ever tried the Mighty, so I can't say whether other vapes are better or worse because I haven't tried them. I thought about getting a Tiny Mite Purple Heart. I think that's what they're called. But most people say, I think I've only ever seen one negative review on those, and I can't remember what it was about. But like, most people that go for portable Dryad vaporizers are like, the Tiny Mite, the Purple Heart one, is the closest thing you're going to get to a bong rip on the go, which is exactly what I want. That's all I want. Like, if it was legal to smoke bong rips, then that's all I would do. But obviously it's not legal to smoke it's illegal to smoke medical cannabis prescription. Let's just leave it at that. So, you know, if I was allowed to smoke it in my bong, no problem, it'd be fucking great. I feel like at some point, even if it was legal to smoke prescription, I still want to try out a ball vape. The screwball is what I want. I'm pretty sure that's the one that I want. It's just expensive. I'm pretty sure when I bought my Mighty, it was around £300. So it's around the same price that my Mighty was, but this was also 4 years ago. So, you know, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm starting to feel baked. I hate the Mighty, bro. I hate the Mighty at 210. I hate it. I keep trying to convince myself that I like it, but I don't like it. It's been 4 years that I've been trying to convince myself. I fucking hate it. I googled the Tiny Mite, it's $3.99. Too rich for my blood. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Does that mean too expensive? Because fuck me, £400 is a lot of money for a little vape. I definitely can't afford that right now. Unfortunately, I have to stick with my shitty original Mighty. It's not shit. Like, I can't say that it's shit. It does the job when I want it to, but like, it's just inconvenient and unpleasant. Like, obviously it's inconvenient because it takes about, how long have I been on live? 20 minutes? It takes like 20 minutes to get through one entire capsule, when with a bong rip it takes like 30 seconds from packing a bowl to lighting it, smoking it, you put it down and then you fuck off. Like, you know, it's convenient and it's there and it's easy, whereas this takes 20 minutes to get any sort of feeling out of it, and even then it's not the same. And I know that part of it is obviously smoking and combustion and all the carcinogens and stuff like that, but we should be allowed. If you have to be over 18, you have to be an adult to get a medical cannabis prescription. We as adults should be able to choose how we consume it. Everywhere else around the world is allowed to smoke their prescription, so it's just kind of bullshit, you know? It's just trying to get us to buy vapes and shit. too much money, so I'm Scottish. I'm not familiar with too much Scottish lingo, I'll be honest with you. There's a guy who comes into my pub who is Scottish. I don't know whereabouts in Scotland he's from, but I think he's a Celtics fan. I'm not sure. He either is a Celtics fan or he's not, and it's the other ones that he likes. I don't know. I don't follow football, but yeah, I don't know if that makes a difference to where in Scotland he's from. But he speaks sometimes, and like if he's pissed, and if he's going like on, I can't understand a word he says. Like genuinely, he's not that heavily Scottish, but like when he's pissed and he's just talking, can't understand him. Look at the nectar hex. Glasgow, same as me. Sounds about right. I think he said that he's from Glasgow before. Somewhere like that. Scotland. I know Scotland's a big place, but Scotland, you know. I want to go to Scotland at some point, but I don't know. Like, not gonna lie, not the biggest fan of the accent. I don't hate it, but sometimes it's hard to understand. But if there's somewhere nice, I want to go somewhere like a forest or hills. I just want to get absolutely fucking baked and look out over it. Some of the scenery in Scotland is fucking beautiful. 170 for the nectar hex. See, I'm the type of person who can't, like, there's still vapor coming from this, so I can't put it down. It's the same as, like, if there's still weed in my bong, I gotta finish it. I gotta finish the bowl, or else I can't settle. With joints, it's not the same. Like, I don't have to smoke a full joint. I can put it down and put the rest of it in my bong, come back to it later. But with bowls, I can't leave half a bowl. Just can't do it. So with the Mighty, that's why it takes so fucking long, because I can't leave half a bowl. That's my life, get stoned and look out. Do you have a nice view? Because I reckon if you have a nice view, then that's all you need to do. Like, when I lived in Wales for a little bit, the view out of my window, if I didn't look directly down into the streets, like with all the like shit and stuff on the floor, if I just looked directly out of my window, there was hills and stuff, and it looked really nice. I didn't smoke at the time. I wish that I did, because it would have been so much less stressful, but I didn't smoke at the time. And if I just looked out of my window, I could convince myself that I was in a nice place. But in reality, I was living in a shitty little flat in shitty little Caerphilly. But the view was nice for the most part. It's the Mighty Plus, but cheaper dosing capsules like the Mighty. You can set the temperature and it has external batteries, so you can swap out. With most dry air vapes, you can swap the battery. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could swap batteries, because that's another thing that's a pain in the ass. Like with the Mighty, if you have, what I tend to do when I'm out is I'll have like 2.5 capsules back to back. Not because I can't finish 3, but because it's too harsh. Like I physically cannot finish the 3rd because I'm coughing too much. And by the time you've had 2.5 capsules, your battery is down to like 3 bars. Like right now it's only lost 2 bars, but at that point you're down to like 3 bars, and if you need to medicate some more, you can't. You've got like 1 or 2 capsules left on that battery, and then you're fucked. Look into you too. What, like the band? See, a bad thing about this coffee, to go off topic and start talking about coffee, is you get it in, if you get the twin pack, you get 500 grams, two 250 bags. And me, I don't know, like I'm obsessed with it in a minute. So I'm having like 2 or 3 cups a day, which is too much coffee. Shouldn't be drinking that much coffee. And I'm going through it too quickly. And I can't go back to normal coffee because normal coffee tastes like shit now. Just normal plain Aldi Gold. Just don't cut it anymore. I've been introduced to bougie coffee, so now I can only drink that. And it's £15 for 500 grams. Which is too much to spend on coffee. But yeah, first world problems. I'm gonna pack up another capsule. And then we'll see where we go from there. Wrong grinder. Having 2 grinders is very good when you need to smoke 2 different strains, but very annoying when you can't remember which one you ground up what in. Because I did that recently. If anybody follows me on Instagram, you'll see that. The other day when I went to work, I thought I was smoking mimosa. I'd just done my video where I was trying chem cookies for the first time, and it fucked me up. So before I went to work, I was like, right, I'll smoke some mimosa. It'll level me out and give me a little boost, and it'll be great. So literally like 30 seconds before I needed to leave, I packed this bowl up, smoked it, like properly, ripped it all in one, put my bong down, fucked off. And then as I was on the bus, I was sat there and I was like, why am I so fucking high? I don't think that was mimosa. Like, I'm absolutely, genuinely fucked. And yeah, it turned out it wasn't mimosa. And it's a good job that I didn't have to open up until 4 p.m. I had an hour and a half to myself to come down. I was absolutely fucked. So yeah, don't mix up your grinders if you've got 2 different strains on the go. What do the capsules look like for your vape? Mine look disgusting, so don't judge me on this because they need cleaning. Literally fucking loads of resin on top of it, but this is what the capsule, this is just a Mighty capsule. That's it. You know, just Google a Mighty capsule, that's what it is. So, number 2, I am going straight in at 210 for this one. I can't be arsed temp stepping. So I'm gonna die, but it'll be worth it. See, just 1 capsule of Candyland. I don't know whether it's because I'm talking to people, but I don't feel... When I've smoked it the past couple of times and then walked to work, it's made me feel really anxious and jittery and not very good. Right now, I don't feel anxious and jittery and shit like that, but I feel slightly edgy. And I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like something... I don't feel like I can stand still right now. If I were to not be on live, I would have to get up and do something. So I'm going to vape another capsule of it. But I also don't feel super baked like I would if I'd have smoked it. Which is another thing with the Mighty that I need to get used to. Just doesn't feel the same, but everyone says that. So, definitely a sativa though. You can tell, I'm just chatting pure shit right now. So, right, 210, ready, first hit. Is this going to be thick, or is it going to be shit? I'm going to say thick. If I cough my lungs out and die, we'll know why. Okay, well, I've been proved a liar. It wasn't thick at all. Wispy and shit. It tastes weird. I don't like the taste. It reminds me of... What does it remind me of? A little bit like the NYC Diesel. Yeah, that doesn't taste good. It tastes like grass. And chemicals. Floral. Not my cup of tea anyway. Oh, well, to be fair, I mean, I just looked up the flavour notes and it says sweet, flowery and honey, so I'm definitely getting sweet flowers. I don't know about honey, it's more like chlorine. Yeah, that doesn't taste good, that tastes like shit. Fucking dying. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely feeling it. But it doesn't taste good. I genuinely thought that this was gonna taste way better than it does. If you get a strain that's called Candyland, you expect it to taste super sweet. Or is that just me? But it was the same with, a few months ago, I had a strain called Fruit Punch, and that just tasted like straight up haze. There was nothing fruity about it at all. It smelled like hay, and it tasted like generic haze. So, just makes me think that super, like, candy strains are probably not going to taste super sweet. This is so harsh. I'm trying my hardest not to cough. But I also don't want to take small hits. I don't like taking small hits. If I'm trying to take a bong rip, then I'm going to take a bong rip. Like, if I wanted to smoke it like a joint. Even when I use this attachment, the straw, I think I just dropped some ABB in my coffee there by accident. Someone just fell off the top of here into my coffee. Oh, it's fine. I'll just drink it. It'll just add to the high. But yeah, even when I'm using this, I still hit it like a bong. I know you're supposed to, like, sip it like a straw, but I can't. It's not tight enough to hit it like you would a joint. So it just gets hit like a bong. I can't help myself. This paper is not as thick as I thought it was going to be at 210. I packed the capsule quite full. Like, I didn't compress it down a lot, but I packed it full enough. I guess the bud doesn't feel super dry either. Like, I didn't use all of it. It doesn't feel super dry. I reckon if I squeeze it, it doesn't feel super dry. But the vapor is really dry. It's not very thick and not that flavorful. Oh, it feels so horrible. That dry vape cough is awful. The tickle in the back of your throat. Oh, I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. Do you turn the leftovers from your vape into butter? No, I've never made kind of butter. Whenever I've made AVB edibles, I just put the AVB in it. Like, I made firecrackers, which I cooked them in the oven, which you didn't have to do. I didn't realise you didn't have to cook them because it was already decarbed. Literally get like a digestive, put some peanut butter on there, sprinkle the AVB on there like a teaspoon, and then put another digestive on top. And that's a firecracker. Obviously, if your bud isn't decarb, then you have to put it in the oven. But if you're using it straight out of your Mighty, literally just put it in some peanut butter and eat it. I've never done that. I made the crackers, obviously, but I haven't just put it on a spoonful of anything and eaten it. I made brownies once. Sorry to sound dumb, but what is AVB? It's just vaped bud. Already vaped bud is what it stands for. It's the brown bud. That stuff. That's your AVB. So it's already decarbed, and you could just, if I wanted to, if I was like some sort of disgusting animal, I could just open this up and pour it into my mouth, and that'd be, I guess, a dose or whatever. But I didn't weigh it before I put it in there, so I don't know how much is in there. Probably about 0.2, 0.15 to 0.2. I don't think that would do anything. I think you need like 1 to 2 grams. I think I tried 1 gram, and it didn't do much. I'm a little bit nervous to try like 3 grams or something, because I know it's going to taste like shit, and apparently it fucks up your stomach. Like, it makes your stomach bad, and it makes your shit smell like weed. So that's not something that I want to experience, if I'm being honest with you. So I don't really want to try eating it unless I've got a couple of days free. I do like making stem milk. I've only made it twice, but both times it's been really, really fucking good. So if you want to make stem milk, you should do that. Put 7 grams in 250 grams of butter. 7 grams is a lot. Do you eat that entire thing, or is that portioned out into separate portions? I ate hash one time. I thought I broke my brain. I laid on the couch thinking I was never coming back. I've had only one bad experience, I think, with edibles, and that was a long, long time ago. I bought these. They're called Jolly Gems. Like, there's a person who makes stuff, and she like calls herself Jolly Queen. She made these hard candies. They're about this big, so they were quite big, and they come in packs of 10, I think. And they're like, I can't remember how much they are each. I think it's a 500 milligram bag. So obviously, like you do, I ate one, and I was like, this ain't shit. I ate another one, again, I was like, this ain't shit. And then I did the same the next day. I ate 3 of them, and it didn't work. So obviously that's 5 gone in a bag of 10. I ate the remaining 5 the next day, and I was literally laying in bed thinking that I was gonna die. This was, at the time, I was still living at home with my mum. I think this was like 2019 or something. So this was about, I don't know, 5 or 6 p.m. And I'm just laid in bed thinking I'm gonna die. Room spinning and all that sort of shit. And I think that's the only bad experience I've had with edibles. I made a video about it, if you want to know about that, because it's not fresh in my mind right now, but I did make a video on it. I can't remember what it's called. I ate too many edibles, I think is what I called it. You should go watch it if you want to know about that. The only other times I think I've had edibles is I had a piece of cake, that was alright. I felt something off that, that was also a long time ago. And then I won some cookies from, I can't remember where it was called, but I won some cookies, and this was like 2022, and I saved one, and I kept it for ages, and then I had surgery, and obviously I wasn't smoking because I had surgery. And before I smoked anything, I waited like, I think I had about a month off smoking, or it might have been 3 weeks or something like that, and then I ate half a cookie, and it fucked me up. Like, I've never had an edible hit like actual smoking before, and that really did fuck me up. It was a good time, like, it wasn't a bad time. I had fun, but edibles have never hit me like that since. I think I smoked too much. I'll look that up. I hate that. Just concentrating on not dying. Yeah, literally. So you like the metal, you like Skindred. Yeah, I do. I've seen them live twice. Both times at Download. The first time was 2019 and the second time was 2020. Did they play 23? I'm almost certain they played 23. We didn't stand and watch them. The first time in 2019, we were on the Ferris wheel. And I was watching them from the Ferris wheel. And then in 2023, we were just walking past. I don't know who we were going to see, but we were just walking past the stage and we caught a song or two as we were walking by. Yeah. They say that edibles are different to smoking, so you can use edibles for a tolerant smoke break. Is that true? Can you use edibles on a tea break? I don't know about that one. And surely, like, it's still THC, so... I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know about that one, though. Grew up with them, end up in one of their videos. That's sick. Which video? That's actually really fucking cool. If you're in one of their videos, like, that's dope. So, like, are they Welsh? Are you Welsh? I don't know. I might just be making that up. It's metabolized differently into THC something. I learned it from Drew Sharon. Okay, cool. No, I didn't know that. I don't get edibles. Like, I don't make my own edibles because I don't know how. And I don't buy street edibles because I don't trust them. Like, I've tried... Oh, my voice sounds fucked. I've tried... I don't know what they're called. They come in, like, Family Guy packs. I've tried them. I didn't feel anything. My boyfriend's dad likes those. And he's also bought them a couple of times. And he says that they work, but I don't think that they do. I don't know I don't trust them either, so, you know, it's what it is. But I don't have, like, an edibles plug or a reliable edibles plug, at least. This is someone that I want to see. I don't know if this is a band or just a single person. Carol's daughter. Only recently, like, Spotify DJ started playing them, or her, I don't know. And I went onto the artist page and started listening to it, and I was like, damn, catchy as fuck. Like, depressing, but catchy as fuck. And that is 100% my vibe. This just keeps going. You know, sometimes I just want it to stop. The mic just keeps giving out vapor. It just keeps going. Skindred under attack video 342. You'll see a guy in a white shirt and a hat. Do you know what? I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay. Under attack. Okay, you shut up for a second. I'm gonna listen to some skin. Ad. Always getting hit with the ad. Unskippable ad as well. That's just pure type. Come on. 342. Why is it not? Okay. White t-shirt, hat on. Yeah, checks out. Checks out, guys telling the truth. That's fucking sick. That's cool. Claim to fame right there. That's pretty fucking sick. No, that's cool. I buy from a lady who makes tincture and edibles. I like her stuff. Yeah, see, oh, actually, there's a chocolate bar in the cupboard from the same person that I got the gems from. It's not mine, unfortunately, so I can't just get it out and start eating it or baking with it. So, but eventually, we're gonna make... See, I want to make cornflake buns. I know that sounds stupid, like childish, but I want to make cornflake buns. Just melt down this. I think it's a 500... It's either 500 milligrams or 1,000. Let me see if this is done and then I'll check. It's not finished. It's still going, bro. Dead center of the screen. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I checked. That's some good shit. I like that. That's really fucking cool. What, so like you know them or like you knew them? Keep in contact? Friends, acquaintances? I don't know. Just asking questions now. Keeps going. It's not thick vapor. I don't even know if you can see it, but there's still clouds coming out. I can't. It just won't stop. Alright, surely this has got to be the last one. It's the last bits that are the worst. You're mainly just pulling through hot air. It's so dry. Okay, that's it. I'm calling that. I used to help promote gigs in Exeter. I met them that way the first time. I saw them as in a venue called Cabin. I know it share the same name as the Liverpool one at the first gig. There was only about 150 people there. The venue could hold 300, so very small. Seeing them about 27 times. That's sick. That's really cool. I like that. That's cool. I just nearly spat that back out. It went to the back of my throat. What was I doing? I was getting the chocolate bar, I think. I'm trying to point you away from the dishes that I haven't put away. But you're going to see them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so this. Oh, it's 1,000, okay? So this is 1,000 milligram chocolate bar. It's not mine, so I can't open it. But, yeah, so... white chocolate with raspberry and Biscoff. I don't know. I don't think that's obviously not what that is. So, right, it was a 2 for 1 or one and then one half price. Either way, one of them was a raspberry one, and this one is just a plain one because we were going to bake with it. I want to make cornflake buns. I don't know why. I just feel like that would be a good shout. Cornflake bun edibles. Sounds like a good idea to me. Do I have enough in the grinder for... Do I? No. There's not enough in the grinder for another capsule. And I'm not going to grind down the other bit yet. 2 capsules down. The coffee's nearly gone. We've been here for almost an hour, so I'm going to call it here. I need to go shower. I literally jumped on here when I got back from the gym, so I need to go do that now. So yeah, if you liked it, like the stream, share it out, all that good stuff. I can't think. Like, it's hit and now I'm stupid. Yeah, just leave a like, basically. If you're watching this later on, leave me a comment, subscribe, go show the video, the newest video some love, the new, fuck me, what is it? OG Kush CBD pre-roll. YouTube doesn't like me, so it's obviously age restricted it, which doesn't make sense because the gelato one is not age restricted, but let's not draw attention to that. Just to keep it not age restricted. Go show the video some love, and peace.